Armstrong Entertainment. It's a chick flick.
Hey everyone, what's up? This is Chad from Armstrong Entertainment, and as you can see, I'm in my old James Dean room. I haven't used it in quite a while. I decided to throw it back in this room because I'm about to move, so it's going to be a whole new scenario and backdrop now. Oh, what are you guys going to do? I saw the movie The Help. I didn't know if I was going to see this or not until I heard how good it was. And it's supposed to get nominated for Oscars and stuff, and whenever I hear that, I'm like thinking, crap, I have to see this movie, because I always like to see every single thing that's nominated. So this movie stars Emma Stone, Viola Davis, Bryce Dallas Howard, Ocatavia Spencer, and Jessica Chastain. Great cast. I'm going to say it's a chick flick. It's based off of a book, which I found interesting. The book was rejected 60 times before it was published. I haven't read the book. Not really too interested in reading the book. Story takes place in Jackson, Mississippi, where apparently it's hot every single day of the year because they're sweating like pigs there. And it takes place in the 60s, and this chick, Emma Stone, she goes to Ole Miss, which I think is funny because my cousins all went there, and she comes back to a group of friends, and they're all like, basically, they're so racist. I was kind of surprised to see that this was still happening in 1967, I believe the film took place. It's so crazy how, like, 50 years ago, this was still happening, that we actually hired maids and stuff, and that's the only thing black women could do is be a maid. So Bryce Dallas Howard, speaking of which, she was amazing in this movie. She's probably one of my favorite, she was definitely one of my top 4 favorite characters in this film. She is so evil, and you know, she's like beautiful, and it's hard to see someone so beautiful being so mean and racist and just evil. She's just like an evil woman. Viola Davis plays one of the maids. She's really, really good. She's always good. I mean, she's in Doubt, and she gets nominated, and she has like a 4-minute scene, and she gets nominated. How's that happen? I'm sure she's gonna get nominated. Ocatavia Spencer, she's like the bug-eyed one, the funny Minnie. Her character's name is Minnie. She's really, really good in it as well. And surprisingly enough, this chick, Jessica Chastain, I don't know how to say her name. Never really seen her before, but her character was the most interesting. Her storyline was really, really interesting to me. She plays like kind of a slutty wife. This movie is a chick flick, let me warn you. It's a 2.5-hour chick flick. It is not easy to watch this through its entirety. I will honestly say it's a good movie. I probably will never see it again in my entire life. With that being said, the movie's great. I mean, it's a great movie. It's totally gonna get nominated for something. And obviously, there's so many women in this movie. There's not a lot of movies that have all a total female cast. And honestly, the weakest people in this movie for me were Emma Stone. I don't know. It's not that I don't like her, but something with that hair and her little pig nose. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't think she's that great after seeing this movie. She's good in comedies, but not in this. She did not hold up to all these other women. So anyways, the story takes place in the 60s. It's all about like the maids telling their story. This chick, Skeeter, Emma Stone, writes a book about it, blah, blah, blah. It's a big 2.5-hour long ordeal. Definitely check this movie out if you're into Oscar performances, because it's definitely getting nominated for, somebody's going to get nominated, so you should definitely see it if you're into the Oscars and want to watch all the best performances of the year. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I would say. Just see it if you're really into the Oscars, and if it looked interesting to you in the previews. It was decent, but I'm probably never going to watch it again. The Help. Glad I didn't grow up in the 60s, and a woman. That would have sucked.